And we are back. Welcome to the final week of the Women's World Cup. What a tournament it has been. We are now just 3 games away from knowing who will be Women's World Champion, which means today I am going to do my prediction for tomorrow morning's semi-final, and then tomorrow I will do my prediction for England's semi-final. So before we get into it, as always, if you have not done so already, please do drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss tomorrow's video, as well as my predictions for the 3rd, 4th playoff, and of course the big final on Saturday evening before the actual event on Sunday morning. Let's just get straight to it. It's a very interesting game. It is, of course, Spain against Sweden, 2 European sides that have really had to dig in to get their way through this tournament. Spain, of course, finishing runners-up in their group to Japan. Japan, of course, losing to Sweden in the quarterfinals. So it's a very interesting one. Like I say, both teams really have to work hard to get to this position. Each team has improved game on game as it's gone through this tournament. However, if the 2 sides play the way they played in the semi-finals, I think we could be, in the quarterfinals, I think we could be in for a very tight semi-final, because both teams, I think, raised their game just that little bit extra in those quarterfinals. And if they can reach those heights again, we're in for a very tight game. And with that said, I can't split them in 90 minutes. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw as my actual prediction for the match. It then comes down to who do I think is going to take it. And I just think, given what has happened to them so far in this tournament, to get the result on penalties against the United States of America, the defending champions, albeit under slightly controversial circumstances, I just think Sweden are going to have that edge beyond the 90-minute mark. And I'm going to go for Sweden to make it to the Women's World Cup final at the expense of Spain. But don't get me wrong, if Spain can play to their absolute best, we all know what Spanish teams are like. They are more than capable of taking apart this Sweden side. I just don't see it happening. When these 2 sides met last year, it finished in a 1-1 draw as well. So it's going to be a tight one. It's going to be a very aggressive one from a Sweden perspective. But I just think in the end, they are going to be the more clinical when it counts. So Sweden will be progressing to the final as things stand. Let me know all of your thoughts on this, or tomorrow morning's game, in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back firstly tonight for my reaction to Manchester United's game. And then, of course, tomorrow afternoon for that prediction for Australia against England. I'll see you then.